I wonder where they could be. Hopefully they're not wrong.
Hey,
How are you doing today?
How are you?
Jackie, hello. Mr.
Hey,
Ghost.
Bruce, I got the call on the red phone. What's up?
The red phone, I made the call and I cut out after the second ring, so I'm glad the message got through to you. Glad everyone's here today, looking good, smiling.
Why are we here?
Well, for a special announcement that we're all gonna share in, but 2020's been a long year with the coronavirus and everything, and we've worked hard to get through it. And one of the good things to look forward to in 2020 is the Heart to Hope Telethon. And we're going to make some announcements about that here today for all you lovely folks out there in TV land.
And we are thrilled because we are having the Heart to Hope Telethon right here at the Community Center building for the first time ever on Saturday, March 13th from 1 o'clock to 9 p.m. And we're using the Community Center this year, and we're going to have so many capabilities to do even more, to make it bigger and better than ever before. And we're going to have our goal at $35,000 again. So what are we going to have, Kevin?
Yeah, we're really excited because we'll have our entertainment in the theater upstairs, and we'll have our anchor desk and our guests downstairs in the gymnasium. And the space really, works to our advantage because we can have two things going on at the same time. And so we're really looking forward to that. And another thing that we can do here that we couldn't do at the school, hopefully, is for Dr. Jacob Yansky to juggle fire. Yeah.
That's how you juggle.
We didn't get to do it last year.
He did a good performance last year, but we were inside, we were in the cafeteria, so hopefully here we can go outside and see what he can do with that fire.
Well, he's working, he's been practicing. I talked to Dr. Frank, and I'm trying to work on him with that juggling, is to put a little fire on there like Kevin said, but maybe be one of those jugglers where he puts it in his mouth. We don't even do it too far because then he won't be able to talk, but he'll be here to juggle on the telethon date.
Yeah, so we are working really hard. We are going to make sure that we are safe for all of you, that you're still able to come and to donate and to even see some entertainment. Since we have this great stage here, we're going to have entertainment all day long. So anytime that you come between 1 and 9, there's going to be entertainment here on the stage. You can come, see some of the great local acts that we have, and then you can head down to the gym. You can donate, you can talk to the anchors. You can see all of the fun that we're going to be having that day.
Can we just call it endless entertainment?
It will be.
It'll be endless, like all
Marathon.
day long entertainment. Now, speaking of entertainment, what was one of your favorite forms of entertainment that happened last year at the telethon?
I'm gonna say for me, it was definitely the high school groups. I always enjoy watching those kids, especially because it was the 50th anniversary of Connellsville. They had a lot of really great things lined up. We get to talk to the kids and just see all of the talent that they have.
Some of the other acts I liked were the musical numbers, the couple of the bands, the Detweiler sisters or twins, they came on and sang, did a real fine job.
Yes, and we are so blessed that we were able to have our telethon last year because literally about a week and a half after every single thing closed, and because of your generosity and your giving, we were able to do more than we've ever done before at Community Ministries. And we're going to have Rob Reamer, our executive director, come talk about some of the things that we've done over the past years with the donations that you have given us. And this gives us a lot of energy to want to keep doing this telethon because we know where this money goes, and it goes to a good cause.
Our final selection, we're going to feature senior Echo Schaefer singing Part of Your World. Echo will be playing the role of Ariel. Once again, our musical is The Little Mermaid on March 27th, 28th, and 29th at the State Theater in Uniontown. Tickets will go on sale on Monday at 9 a.m. through the State Theater box office or by going online to the State Theater website or calling the phone number listed in the website. Thank you again. Here is Echo singing Part of Your World.
Daddy's never even met a human, but he still thinks the worst of them. I just don't see how a world that makes such wonderful things could be so bad.
Rehearsal tracks.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here, you'd think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down the, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Betcha on land they'd understand. Bet they don't reprimand their daughters, bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it, what's the word? Burn, when's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above? Out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that world.
Well, Rob, last year was your first year doing the Heart to Hope Telethon. Give me a little bit about how your experience was.
Well, my experience with the Heart to Hope Telethon last year was definitely interesting. I started just a few weeks before the telethon occurred last year. So it was interesting being part of the planning process. It was almost done. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't as involved in it as I will be for this year, but it was amazing watching everything come together, the way that everything came together through the community and all the different people here at Community Ministries, through all the other partners that we had that helped us make this happen. It was just amazing to watch, and I can't wait to be a part of it this year.
Good. Well, you're going to be a big part this year because this is your first year fully in it. Tell me a little bit about where the money goes that we raise for the telethon.
The money that we raised through the telethon last year was immensely important to what we've been able to do this year. As we spoke about before, we got the telethon in just in time last year. Right after the telethon is whenever all the COVID shutdowns happened. And had we waited a few more weeks, we would not have been able to do it. And as we say multiple times throughout the telethon, and we like to remind people all year round that whenever we ask for money, you do not give to community ministries, you give through community ministries. And with the money that we take in through the telethon, we were able to do so many more things than we would have been able to do without it. We were able to provide almost 10,000 lunches for students throughout the year, or throughout the summer.
10,000?
Almost 10,000,
wow.
Yes. We were able to provide Thanksgiving meals for people. We were able to help provide some Christmas meal boxes for people. We were also able to give more money into our Treasures for Children program that helped provide toys for kids at Christmas. Our crisis ministry would not have been able to do anything of what it did this year without the money that we got through the crisis, or through the telethon. It was just an amazing outpouring of support, and the community always comes together to help us out, and they especially did that day for us. It was quite amazing.
So you were anticipating that there's going to be a lot of giving through community ministries in this telethon, right?
Absolutely. That's what we're hoping for. We did better last year than we did the year before. Our goal was the same this year as it was last year.
Which is?
Our goal is 35,000
Okay.
is what we would like to raise through the telethon. If we get that, or if we get more than that, it will just help us do what we do so much better.
Right.
And we, throughout the year, we'd like to team up with different people throughout the community to help us help other people.
Right.
And it's just, it's an amazing thing to watch.
Well, Rob, thank you for all that information. We look forward to working with you again at the 2021 Telethon.
Thank you, I can't wait.
When I was out at Fox's Tavern, John Ruggieri was there, and I don't just want to reiterate what he had said. That he was a part of the Soapbox Derby that went on for about 10 years in the city of Connellsville. They have recently disbanded, and he presented me with a check for $1,189.
Oh my gosh!
And 22
That
cents.
puts us over.
And it's amazing that they chose the community ministries to donate this money. I want to
Oh
thank
my
John
goodness.
and all the sponsors that he read off on when we were at Fox's. My family wants to donate $100 and didn't want to come on TV and do it, so I just wanted to do that.
Very good.
The envelope I forgot at Bud's for their raffle they had for the scratch-off tickets is another $300 that we're going to bring into the community
Good,
ministries. And then Fox's Tavern did a 50-50, and
Wow.
it raised $639. And so the split was $319, and Jared and Jackie, they put a couple $100 more to make it over $500. So it's $519. Actually $539, because the person who won the 50-50 gave us $19 back. So
Wow.
I
You
wanna
got to
thank
love
them.
those foxes.
So we got. I think we got enough money that we
My
smashed
goodness.
We
the
smashed the
total. So
ceiling.
I just want to say thank you to everyone for their support.
Very good, very good. Thank you, Mayor.
you,
And
Mayor.
thanks for doing your watch parties all
Oh, this
day.
was awesome. It was a fun day. It was
We
a
didn't
great
even
day.
need a GPS on your jeans today.
No, I
you were
did
on
not.
time
I
and everything was
I,
good.
was on time. Everybody was very kind and generous, and all the business owners that we have in the city are just so. I mean, it's amazing that what we have that support Connellsville on a daily basis, and that for them to speak to ministries the way they do is awesome. It's an awesome feeling.
We have a good team here. But
We really couldn't do it without our community partners. There were a lot of folks in town that were involved hosting watch parties. Our friends out at Fox's Tavern, they always run some specials, 50-50s for us. We really want to thank Dave Bruner and Bruner Insurance for sponsoring our half-court shot this year. The Lions Club that day showed up with an army of volunteers and a ton of food to keep us fed. And Vern, we couldn't do it without Vern Oler, who calls all of the shots and keeps that chaos in
Keeps
order.
us in line. Keeps
So
us
a
on
lot of
time.
people in the community that all come together and make sure the telethon is a success.
Absolutely. Our board, all of our volunteers throughout the year, and of course all of our businesses that even they were doing some things behind the scenes, not just the restaurants that were having watch parties, but there were other businesses such as Highlands Hospital. They go weeks with having different donations and 50-50 and basket raffles, and then they present us with a check. And there's a lot of other businesses that do that as well. And it's really a testament to Connellsville and to how everyone always comes together when there's a need, and just how many people love the ministries and care about it and believe in what it does.
Yeah, and Ned Franks and Graft Oil. Ned's one, he doesn't like to be on camera, but
No, he doesn't
he's-
want anyone
he's
to
always
know.
willing to help out. And so he's our community partner for the year.
Yes.
So a lot of people in our town just come together. It's great.
I'm curious to see who John's going to give the biggest heart award to this year. He gets to choose. So the person that gets the biggest heart award, they get to pass that on to someone else.
He was so proud of that. If
I
you
know.
drive by the
So
train
cute.
station complex, it's in the back window of the train station.
Oh,
He has
love
it up
it.
on his windowsill. So.
Love it.
big heart. I would like to think I have a big heart. But
You
even
do.
more than that,
You should probably check your cardiologist.
be around town with the local establishments. I'd like to thank Mayor Lincoln for doing that also, and that may be something that we may or may not be able to do this year around, but would also like to encourage our local businesses to still stay tuned and be a part of the Heart to Hope Telethon with some donations or something of that sort. I know we're all hurting, but community ministries is definitely a worthwhile endeavor, and that it helps the community in every way possible, the community, the city of Connellsville, the school district. But
So word on the street says that we can have giant cardboard cutouts of people who can't come in or people who want to be a part of the show. Is this true?
Yeah, we thought it would be a great way to recognize some people that have gone on before. So we're going to be selling the cardboard cutouts for $100 a piece. similar to what they've been doing for athletic events and other large gatherings. They've
Football
been
and baseball,
putting some people in the stands. So, you know, if you're interested in purchasing a cardboard cutout of a loved one, or you know, maybe a local celebrity or something like that,
that's
we can
exciting.
put them in the background for you.
And they're life size. They're not like these little.
They're going to be the size of a normal person. So.
I think it would be a lot of fun to have some people that were a part of the telethon in years past that are no longer with us, but they're still able to be with us in spirit and in cardboard form.
I was kind of hoping that Mr. James was going to sponsor a cutout of his dad, who was part of the original telethon. So.
I just may do that. We have one of him and I think a light blue ruffled tux, so we might be able to hook that up for everyone.
It's great to be here. And I'm happy to do a little something that I wanted to share. Last year, Kevin and the team put me in a situation that was surprising and a little awkward. They awarded me a trophy, and this is not to brag about how great I am, but I just wanted to point out this trophy. And this trophy is sat in my office on a shelf. I was making sure it wasn't dusty. It's not. But it has sat on a shelf in my office for the last year. And the idea behind this trophy, it's his biggest heart, and the idea behind this trophy is to pass it along each year to somebody else who we see as a group is the person who has the biggest heart, who's helping out with the Heart to Hope Telethon. So without further ado, there's someone here that I want to award this to. And this person, before I bring him up, as I build anticipation, this person has been someone who's been at, I think, every single one of our meetings. Yep. This person has helped immensely behind the scenes, and I appreciate, you know, there's a lot of kind words that folks say, you know, about the behind the scenes workers, and I'm one of those. But what I want to say is, like, there's somebody who's just as much involved behind the scenes as really anybody else, and without this person's help, without their organization's help, I don't know that we could pull this off.
No.
So it's possible, but I highly doubt it, and I think we wouldn't be here without the help and support of this person. So I would like to bring up Mr. John Malone and present him with this trophy, the biggest heart, and that is yours for the year, and then your challenge is to hang on to it for the year, and the next year you pass it along to someone else. But John represents Somerset Trust Company. And beyond that, John is just a native of the area. It's funny because the other night I published on the Heart to Hope Telethon Facebook page a video from the 1984 Telethon. And don't you know, like, one of the first people I saw on the phone bank was a very, even younger than he is right now, John Malone. And it was just like, wow, you know, I know this is the right decision. I kind of came up with this a few weeks ago. I brought it to some team members, and we all agreed that it was a God thing to have John accept this. So, John, I just want to award you with that and say thank you for everything. And please, if you have anything to say.
Well, as many people know, my favorite movie of all time is the best banking movie of all time is It's a Wonderful Life. Mm-hmm. And in that movie, there's a saying at the end that no man is a failure without friends. And everybody that's in this room and everybody that's I'm associated with at the bank, with this telethon, and I got to know Kevin in the last 6 months a lot better, Barry, Craig, Chip. I got a lot of friends, and I appreciate the help, and I didn't expect this, but I appreciate it, and thank you guys so, so much. And we'll be back next year, too.
Good.
Thank you.
Thanks, John.
Thank you, John.
So I'm so excited for the 2021 Heart to Hope Telethon that will be March 13th from 1 to 9 here in the Connellsville Community Center. It's going to be an amazing time with all kinds of entertainment, all sorts of things to do. We're going to have our anchors are going to be there. I mean, we're just going to have a truly awesome time.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Looking forward to it. I think I may get a few anchors. We can do a trio or a duet and sing a song, maybe.
Yes.
I see an
Kevin can
alto.
tap
I was
dance.
going to say, I'll tell you, our board president loves to sing, so he'll come to Oklahoma for you.
Alto, soprano,
Oh.
tenor, bass. I think we have
Got
it all
it.
right here.
Smooth
We can
here.
cross the gamut. But it's going to be an enjoyable time, and it'll be something the community can really tune into and take our minds off of a lot of what's going on. So welcome everyone to be here. Be here or watch us on TV on March 13th.
Even worse, forever feelings burning from my head down to my toes. You are the sunshine of my days. My loneliness all falls away when you hold me close. The mountain peaks, the valley lows, this rambling feeling comes and goes, but I won't ever find a one like you. And after all is said and done, one thing is sure, you are the one for me. It's true. Hey, I'm heading home, to you. No time to waste. I'm heading home, to you. Out your window, tell me everything you see. Do you feel stuck inside your boots? Well, take my hand, forget the rest, put everything to the test and see what love can do. 'Cause you're my lightness in the dark. You let me take you in my arms and we will fly the coop. No matter where we go, agree that all we need is you and me, you know I do. Hey, I'm heading home, to you. No time to waste. I'm heading home, to you. Now you're driving me wild, 'cause our love is on fire. And it's always in style, yeah, it's always fine. Home is right where you are, and I'm never too far. And I'll always be right by your side. Hey, I'm heading home, to you. No time to waste. I'm heading home, to you. Hey, I'm heading home, to you. No time to waste. I'm heading home, to you.